everyone, it is Monday, February 23, 9:20 at night. Nitrous here. Hi. Resident Evil 9 is this Friday, and so obviously I will be streaming this Friday. I don't know what time yet, but I pretty much like the earlier I start, the more I get to play. Yeah. My archery kids have a competition this Wednesday, so I may or may not stream that night. I think the last time they did have a competition, I still ended up streaming like Resident Evil 8 because I was still playing that around that time. Hi Anthony, thank you for joining. I totally didn't just wake up from a nap. So I'm a little out of it. Especially since I took an allergy pill. I feel woozy. So, so tonight we're playing the 2v8 mode, of course. My favorite game mode. Survivors get 3.5 times the amount of blood points per match. Tonight is an all Leon night. So, there are 5 classes. Torchbearer is the newest one, and I think it's the most fun. And we're going to start off with our Golden Retriever puppy, Resident Evil 2 Leon. I'm also going to put on his bloody face so people don't think I'm a noob here. But yes, it will be September 30th, 1998, all night. The thing is, I took a shower like early today, like right as soon as I got home from work, which I don't normally do, because on a normal day, like I take a shower right before my stream, so like I'm rushing to get out and I'm rushing to be here. Instead, I showered first, took an allergy pill, passed out, and then here I am awake. I'm a little dizzy, but Dead by Daylight isn't a stressful game. Like, Dead by Daylight doesn't require a lot of energy. And that's why it's such a very chill horror game. I'm excited, but also anxious for Resident Evil 9 this Friday. Because I'm also afraid, like, what if I'm disappointed, you know? What time am I streaming on Friday? I'm not sure. Because my normal stream time is 9:20. And I'm like, should I just do it, like, an hour earlier, like at 8? Maybe even 7:30, because it takes a while for me to like get ready, get done with my day before I can just sit down and stream. But I feel like I should start early, just so people have time to actually tune in and watch for a bit. And also, the earlier that I start, the more I can play, you know? So suddenly it's not 2 a.m. and I'm still playing and everyone else is asleep and they miss what happens. But since it's a new game, you know, it might take a while for me to like figure out what's going on. Oh, what class did I start out with? Is this Escapist? One with the Sprint Burst perk and everything. Anthony says, sound chill. You gonna play the whole game? I'm not gonna play the whole game in one night, man. That sounds exhausting. I was already exhausted by 7 and 8. Anthony says, they should bring back Helena for a cameo. They should bring back Jake. That's what I'm saying. I would love to see Jake and Ada. Because how can you have Leon without Ada and Sherry without Jake? Like, come on. Especially since Jake was supposed to be Resident Evil 7's protagonist, but then they completely redid Resident Evil. Excuse me. So yeah, they should just bring back everyone like Avengers Endgame style. That's what 9 should be. It should be the equivalent of Endgame. Oh. Instead, we got good boy Ethan. Yeah, we got Ethan, and then they killed him. Like, they created Ethan, and then they killed him. So I'm like, okay, they're gonna create Grace, and they're probably gonna kill her. Because they've been promoting Leon's death so much, I highly doubt he's gonna die. I actually don't think he's going to die. Wow, Wesker really is dumb. But yeah, I feel like they're trying so hard. Oh, I could have saved her. But yeah, it's like they're hinting at Leon's death so much, and they're making it so obvious. I don't really think he's going to die. But that doesn't prevent it from being something worse. What gave me the idea is, I think Leon, this is my prediction, Leon might be the final boss. I don't know, because, like, you know, he's gonna be infected. What if you have to kill Leon? You know? And I only bring this up is because, the idea came to me because years ago, like a couple years ago, I used to play D&D with my friends. It was my first time playing D&D, and I basically played as Leon. Like, Leon was my character. It was, the DM helped me create that character sheet and everything, like, so I can actually play a Leon S. Kennedy in D&D. And he was like, I played as him for like the first campaign, and then we created a second campaign. And in that second campaign, my Leon was supposed to be like the mentor figure to everyone else, like the one who helps them get on their journey. They helps lead and protect and all that stuff. But then, like in Star Wars, the mentor figure dies. So, and then, so my Leon was supposed to die, and then I was supposed to like quit for a couple months, or quit for a week or two. I was supposed to like quit for a couple weeks and tell them that it's because of, like, you know, in real life reasons, I can't continue playing D&D, so I quit as Leon, and since I quit, my Leon would die, pretty much. The DM would help me kill Leon off. But then, a couple weeks later, the plan was that I would come back unexpectedly, show up late to the campaign, cosplaying as Ada, and then I rejoined the campaign as Ada. This was all planned. This was like 2-3 years ago. I never went through. This was 2023. And I was... Oh. Leon didn't sprint fast enough. But yeah, it's like, this was, so this was something that was supposed to happen like 3 years ago in my D&D campaign. And like, the plot was that as Ada, she would start picking off people or start sabotaging people Among Us style. because she's mad and getting her revenge on everyone who let Leon die, pretty much. And then the final boss that would conclude the whole campaign would be Leon, like a mutated Leon. And then the campaign, people, my friends, would have to choose whether to try to bring Leon back to them and cure him, or kill him. And that ended up never happening. A majority of the people hated what the DM was doing, and then it made me feel like shit. So so that never happened. But it also got me thinking about like Resident Evil 9. Like they're hinting so much at Leon's death, and it's like, what if he doesn't die? What if it's worse? What if he becomes the final boss that you have to fight? You know? I mean, it's like similar concept with Chris and Piers. Like Wesker, why? Ooh, ooh. How come two of them had to go after me? I was too good that... Wesker, come on. But yeah, just that I highly doubt it, but it's also a prediction, just because in Resident Evil 6, Piers was your partner, and then they killed him off, you know? Anthony says maybe we'll get a surprise Ada cameo. You can't have Leon without Ada. Like, if Ada doesn't show up, I'm going to question what's the whole point of this game. Because we haven't heard an update from Leon and Ada's story since Resident Evil 6, which came out, what, 2012, 2013? So, like, because like, if you don't count the remakes, because the remakes are going back in time. So, story-wise, the last we've heard of Leon and Ada is Resident Evil 6. And then so now after all these remakes, like more than a decade later, we get 9. And what is the point if not to progress Leon and Ada's storyline? Especially Leon being infected, Ada's not gonna let that happen. And if Sherry is infected too, Jake's not gonna let that happen. So where is Jake? Where is Ada? Like, come on. Wesker, please. Jeez. Took 2 of them to take me down? But how did my whole team go down? Ada's probably retired, chilling on a beach every day. She should be chilling on a beach with Leon. That's the thing. Okay, we're done with Puppy Boy Leon. So there's 5. Okay, so I'm just gonna go down the list pretty much. So I just played an Escapist, I had reveals the ore pallets and vaults within 60 meters, and the silent rush thing, and I can heal myself without a medkit at 70% healing speed. Okay, so that was what I just played. Next up is Guide. Reveals the auras of 4 gens close together. Reveals the auras of unfinished gens within 32 meters. I can reveal my aura and the gen's aura to other survivors. I can trap a generator with a blast mine that can stun and blind a killer. And I can open exit gates 50% faster. That's cool. And after I get caged, I have an unlockable skill where I can also bug the generator that reveals the killer's aura. That's an ADA perk. It's called Wiretap. It's great. Okay, so do I have 5 Leon outfits? So it's like in 2, 4, 6. Okay, I guess one of them has to be Carlos and Chris. We'll go with this. We'll go with Resident Evil 4 Leon next. Anthony says it's a big game, so it might take like 2 hours to download it. Yep, so as soon as I get home, I'm gonna pre-order it, right? I'm probably gonna be able to download it starting midnight. And then it'll be ready. I'm gonna go to work as usual, as normal. And then I'm gonna come home, probably download it, or whatever. I don't know how it works. But I'm gonna, as soon as I get home, I'm gonna set everything up. So probably by 7 or 8 p.m. I'll be able to, you know, start playing it. Also, if I go quiet, it's because I'm tired. I'm still feeling drowsy from my allergy pill earlier. Oh shit. Damn. Oh my gosh. Will I cry if Leon dies? I'm not sure. It might be the context of how he dies, but same thing with Steve in Stranger Things. Like, I'm so desensitized to them dying on Dead by Daylight that if they actually die, I'm like numb to it because I've already seen them die so many times. Chucky's a 2v8 killer now? That's annoying. If Leon dies, I'm most likely gonna laugh it off and be like, heh, just like in Dead by Daylight. But then, I need Ada there. Because Ada would not let Leon die. Ada would not let Leon die. These killers are getting greedy. Oh shit. Wow, she gave up chase quickly. I haven't even been caged yet. If anything, if they're not gonna give me Jake in a new Resident Evil game anytime soon, I would be content if they turn him into a playable character in Dead by Daylight. This thing is a bot. I'm just leaving. I'm just leaving just because I just want to get my 5 games over with so I can go back to sleep. Okay, Anthony, pick between Carlos or Chris. You only get to choose one. If you're there. Carlos. I ate so much today. I ate an unhealthy amount of food. 2 bowls of spaghetti. A slice of pizza. People love killing Carlos. Yeah, because he looks different. It's like, what is that thing? Kill it. Sounds like I had some chocolate milk and Oreos. Chocolate milk and Oreos sound great too. Don't mind me eating some Skittles. Am I dressing up as Leon on Friday? I guess I should. Might as well at this point. Why not? Why not? Carlos, Steve, and Nancy. And Nancy just is slapping Steve's ass. Did I forget to switch classes? Fuck. No way, that hatchet didn't even hit me. Well, I'm stupid. I forgot to switch classes. Oh my gosh. That didn't scare me. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Would you be sad if they kill off Ada off screen? Well, yeah, because it wouldn't make any sense. Ada's one of the most mysterious... Did she just... Anyways, because Ada's one of the most mysterious and powerful characters, like, killing her off screen is so cheap. Give her a proper death, like with Ethan. And he says all the Raccoon City survivors are infected, so it's possible her, Jill, and Carlos are dead. It's such a coward move to kill these characters off screen. Like, give them a proper death, like what they did with Ethan. Have him die on screen. Cowards. Nicolas Cage. Why are we releasing smoke bombs? Oh my gosh. I want her to get blinded. Yeah, she got blinded. This Fang Min loves Carlos. Would I rather have Jake back or Ada? Well, since Leon is like the main character in 9, I would rather have Ada back because that makes more sense for Leon's character. Or at least have a DLC about either Jake or Ada, because how can you have Leon without Ada or Sherry without Jake? Like, Capcom, what are you doing? fog vial, not smoke bomb. It's a fog vial. So no one's working on a gen, huh? Oh my gosh. I did it, chat. I made it. Carlos lives. Carlos lives. Ugh, that was game number 3. Okay, time to play as Fancy Leon and actually change the class this time to Medic. Here's some ASMR of me eating candy. Honestly, chat, I just want to go back to sleep. So, I fucked up. I forgot to switch classes for Carlos's game. So Anthony gets a bonus game where I play as Chris. Then I'll play as Resident Evil 6 Leon for one of these and Chris for one of these. At least it's like the more I play, the more blood points I get. Having a Chris cameo would be cool too. What I think, I mean, I understand, okay. I understand the Claire fans being frustrated, because Resident Evil 2 was Claire's game as much as it was Leon's. Leon just became the more popular character, But it was Claire who rescued and took care of Sherry. Oh my gosh, the Raccoon City police station. Let's fucking go. Ah, it's Dracula. At least Claire is in the animated movie. No one cares about the movies. And Rebecca, I should watch this again. Like, they're milking Leon and Chris too much, honestly. If they're gonna keep bringing back Leon, at least bring back Ada too. And then make a game about Jake. Leon is glowing. I feel like he just peed on something, like a dog, marking its territory. At least we have buff Leon. Wesker. The dumbest hiding place ever. Excuse me. This is the dumbest hiding place ever. Oof. Stupid. Steve, move! The beam of light's hilarious because it really is like Leon peed on something to mark his territory. Oh my gosh, who sabotaged me? Yep. Hey, it's that dog. Hey, it's that dog. Never mind. My teammates really be sabotaging me. And he says, I think Resident Evil 9 will be my third favorite game in the series. I mean, so far, my number one is still Resident Evil 2 Remake. that game is nostalgic. Number 2 would be 4 Remake, and my third favorite game is 6, mainly for Jake's campaign. Because I'm currently in my Jake and Sherry era, and I miss Jake and Sherry. I was playing, like, because, you know, I was playing a Resident Evil game every month, and playing 7 right after 6, I'm like, I miss Jake and Sherry. Okay, so my team really just does suck like that. On my favorite map too, how disappointing. They really wanted Leon to die. They all really wanted Leon to die.
Count me in.
Congrats, Anthony. I'm playing as Chris next. Yeah, Anthony says Resident Evil 4 Remake should have won Game of the Year. That game was a 10 out of 10. It was, but also it wasn't original, if you think about it. It was really well made, but I feel like part of the appeal was because the original 4 game was so popular. But honestly, I don't think it won. It should have gotten Game of the Year. I think that was deserved because it was a nostalgia game. And if I don't know who got Game of the Year. I think it was Baldur's Gate 3 or something. But yeah, Resident Evil 4 Remake wasn't original. You know, it was a remake. So the only reason it did so well is because it reminded people of a game they played most likely when they were younger. And it stuck true to that. But it's not an original game. I do want to play Resident Evil 4 again. That does sound fun. Resident Evil 2 Remake I can get done in like an hour. Resident Evil 4 takes me 4 hours to play. And I miss those. Yeah, Jake's campaign gets me 4 hours to get through as well. Yeah. Why is she just staring at me from the stairs like that? That's creepy behavior. Yeah, that's right. Go away. Anthony says he'll play 4 again after he finishes 6. Anthony's just parkouring all over the place. Anthony's asking if I would rather see Luis or Spencer in Resident Evil 9. I would rather see Luis. The fact that I just had to witness that. Dustin Henderson healing Chris Redfield. Anthony says Helena's chill too, and Reziel says she's pushing boulders and doing flips everywhere. Okay, man. Ah, damn. Right there too. Right there too. Spirit must feel so proud of herself. Damn. Wow, Dustin's a real one. I'm gonna compliment this, Dustin. You're a real one, Dustin. Steve would be proud. Thumbs up the boy. Yeah. Dustin was a good one. Okay, one more game, chat. One more game and I'm tired. Torchbearer. That's so fun. That's so funny. This is my last game. I've been streaming for like exactly an hour now, so it would have been perfect if, you know, I didn't fuck up and switch classes, but Carlos got I play an extra one because for Carlos I play another one of the class settings. So yeah. One of the most annoying things about getting tattoos is aftercare. Like, getting the tattoo itself is fun, but making sure the aftercare afterwards is Making sure you have proper aftercare afterwards is annoying because your tattoo's like itchy and you can't really touch it. You're not supposed to scratch a tattoo. At least while it's healing, because it could fuck up the ink and everything. Monica and I were literally just talking about Ghostface. Monica and I were just talking about Ghostface too. Oh hey, Dustin Henderson saving Leon S. Kennedy. If he says Scream 7 is out Friday, I heard it's not great though. Well, I wasn't really impressed with 6, so... Why are we running? Woman, I don't know what you fucking want. Go away. Anthony says the first 4 movies are the best. I mean, I can understand the first one is a classic, but it took me like, I think 3 tries to actually watch the first Scream movie because I kept falling asleep the first couple times. Yeah, someone released a fog vial. Leon sounds. I wonder what old wounded Leon would sound like. So I doubt a 50-year-old Leon would still sound like this. He sounds like that still for Ada. Only Ada can make Leon sound like this. I'm so tired and sleepy. Then release the fog, why not? Oh, that wasn't close enough. Ah.
I'm the freaking good guy.
I had a key too. Yeah. Spoilers for Resident Evil 9. Spoilers for Resident Evil 9. Well, that's the end of my stream. I'm tired. Got a decent amount of blood points though. But yeah, I would have ended perfectly on like 1 hour if I hadn't messed up and switched classes when I meant to. But yeah, thank you for joining me once again, y'all, for this very chill, very slow, very quick Dead by Daylight stream. I may or may not stream on Wednesday, depending how I feel after my archery competition, which wish my kids luck. And tomorrow's Discord movie night will be Netflix Frankenstein from Guillermo del Toro. So if you want to tune in, watch Frankenstein. That's 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on my Discord channel. Otherwise, I might see you Wednesday for more Dead by Daylight 2v8, or I will see you Friday for Resident Evil 9. But for now, sweet dreams, good night, and don't let the zombies bite. Bye, everyone.